Satnam and welcome. My name is Ann Taylor. It is my honor to lead you in Kundalini Yoga today. We're at the first week of the April 2026 series, Prana Rising. And today we're going to work with the dance of prana and apana. And it's about the energy rising and life force rising, and then the counterbalance. For those of you who celebrate Easter Sunday or Passover, I wish you a happy Easter. And the theme of the resurrection is certainly part of the day, of the spirit of the day. And one of our students had sent me a YouTube of the beautiful mantra Akal, which we'll work with when we're doing our meditation at the end of the practice. Akal, it is what is often chanted in the yogic tradition when a person is passing from living going to the other side. And the realization that there's a part of us that never dies, Akal. We are living, and even through the great transition after life, a part of us remains and goes on. So we'll honor that in our practice today as well. We'll tune in with the Adi mantra and then go on to the pranayam, which will be 3-stroke breath for health, energy, and radiance. Last month in March was all about the quickening, as the winter and springtime energies were really fighting one another. And in some parts of the country, that may be true. For much of the US and Europe, and I believe we have someone here from Hawaii, you can see that energy, that green push is starting to happen. So that we're past the quickening, we are now into energy rising, prana. The kriya will be Nabi Kriya for prana and apana balance. And then we'll do the beautiful meditation at the end, meditation for a calm heart using that beautiful mantra, Akal. And so focusing on the navel point, and then as it rises into the heart center will be the focus of the Kriya. First, let's tune in with the Adi mantra, rubbing the palms of the hands together and placing the thumbs into the sternum. For those of you who may be new to Kundalini Yoga, if any of the mantras or instructions are not clear or you're not familiar with it, just let it wash over you and go with the flow as best you can. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Allowing the eyes to close, rolled up to the third eye point. Chest is out, chin is in. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgare Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale, relax the hands down. Okay, pranayam, prana, the life force energy, apana, the eliminating force. 2 of the 5 vayus, or types of different life form energies. We'll focus on prana and apana today. The mudra for the pranayam, you take your hands as if you're going to clap. So the left palm is up, the right one comes down, and you just clasp. The breath will be 3 strokes through the mouth without a whistle. And with each stroke, you're going to clasp the hands tighter. So it'll be like this. And then exhale 1 stroke through the nose. Clasp, clasp, clasp. Relax as you exhale through the nose. 3 strokes inhale. 1 stroke exhale. The eyes are closed, focused at the brow point. And let's begin. I'm going to put on some music. We'll be listening to beautiful chant about prana. And I will begin the timer. As soon as I can find it. There we go.
Prana, Apana, Sushmana, Hari.
Music just nice. Finding your own rhythm.
Hari, Hari, Hari.
Synchronizing the breath with the squeeze.
Prana, Apana, Sushmana, Hari. Hari, 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 Hari. Hari, 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 Hari. Prana, Apana, Sushmana, Hari. हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान
And if your mind begins to wander off, simply notice, don't hold on to the thoughts. Don't fight them, just let them come, let them go, and come back to the rhythm of 3-stroke inhale through the mouth, 1-stroke exhale through the nose.
हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि प्राण अपान सुषुम्ना हरि हरि हर हरि हर हरि हर हरि Hari Hari Har Hari Har Hari Har Hari
Final minute, renew your focus.
Hari Har Hari Prana Apana Sushmana Hari Hari Har Hari Har Hari Har Hari Prana Apana Sushmana Hari Hari Har Hari Har Hari Har Hari Prana Apana Sushmana Hari Hari Har Hari Har Hari Har Hari
Inhale deeply, suspend the breath and clasp your hands tight. Exhale, cannon breath through the mouth. Again, deep inhale through the nose, suspend the breath and clasp, tighten your spine, tighten your body.
Hari Har Hari Har Hari
Cannon breath out. Cannon breath is a powerful breath through the mouth. Let it go. One more time. Deep inhale. Suspend the breath and clamp. Tighten your spine. Tighten your body. And exhale, cannon breath. Relax the hands. Allow the eyes to remain closed and just allow the experience to consolidate. As I turn the music off. So the Kriya, as I mentioned, is Kriya for Prana Apana. And you can think of Apana and Prana balance. So at least for the ladies and some gentlemen who may be watching in the future, if you go shopping and you buy clothing and you start to fill up your closet, over time, what happens is there are things you never wear, things that become out of style, and periodically it's very helpful to eliminate some of those extra items to get that balance of what you're actually going to be using, getting rid of what's no longer meaningful to you. Maybe it was a different phase of your life, maybe it's just plain worn out. Or another example that may be more universal, if you go grocery shopping and you're putting beautiful fresh food in your refrigerator, and if once in a while you don't clean out the back of the refrigerator, it's going to get a little nasty. So we want to keep that balance of what comes in, the energy that comes into the body, the energy that eliminates what's no longer needed. This can apply to toxins, waste products from after digestion, or it could be getting rid of toxic thinking, toxic patterns, and bringing in fresh new attitudes on a regular basis. And that's part of why we meditate, that's part of why we do yoga, is to kind of renew that energy of positive focus, inward focus, getting in touch with the heart center. The first exercise, it's a variation of life nerve stretch, and it will adjust the polarity of our auric field, the electromagnetic field, as well as stimulating the pituitary. So the natural home of prana is in the heart center. You'll notice from the first few exercises, especially when we get down to the third, fourth, and fifth, we're going to be working on that navel point. For now, stretch one leg out. The other foot comes into the thigh or the knee, whatever is the natural position for you. And keeping a fairly straight back, you're going to inhale and grab hold of the big toe or the shin. If you're able to do the big toe, do toe lock, first two fingers wrapped around the big toe. The thumb presses into the nail bed. Now be careful not to let the knee come up so that you can go down further. More important to keep that knee on the ground and reach wherever you can. The breath pattern will be a powerful breath of fire. And ladies, always remember, if you may be pregnant or early menstrual cycle, substitute long, deep breathing. The eyes are closed, focused at the brow point, and let us begin. Breath of fire. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath, apply root lock, and reach to your maximum. Exhale and relax. And now let's switch to the opposite side. Same position. And we'll begin another round of breath of fire. Inhale, gently relax the position. And now the next exercise is, as the name implies, may seem a little odd, kicking buttocks. And so the heels are going to be bouncing off the buttocks and hitting a particular meridian place. And it'll be like this. And then you begin to coordinate the breath pattern. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And let's begin. As always, find a pace that works for you. You may want to go faster. You may want to go slower. That is your call. You're giving a good tap with the heel onto that meridian point. You don't have to think about where it is. Just allow the heel to touch the buttocks where it will. If the mind is busy, you might want to mentally vibrate Sat Nam, along with the pulse of the kicking. Staying in a meditative state through the practice. And relax the legs. And again, just allowing some time to integrate between exercises. Now moving into the navel point, we're going to be doing leg push-pulls. The hands can be down on the floor, or if you have lower back issues and you need a little bit support, you can put your hands underneath your buttocks. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Straight, not like a bicycle. It's more of a piston motion. And let's begin. Again, finding a pace that works for you. You might want to be going quickly, or you may want to step it down. We'll be doing this a total of 2 minutes, if that helps you gauge. Engaging the navel point. And relax the legs and totally let go. Take a brief rest between some of these abdominal exercises. Just remain in a nice meditative state. And now we will prepare for front platform. The instructions say to put the tops of the feet on the mat. I modify sometimes and just curl my toes. So that's a modification if that hurts your feet. We're going to be doing a powerful breath of fire in front platform pose, and we're going to go for 2 minutes. After the first minute, if you would like to stop, feel free, but then just visualize the exercise and continue the breath of fire pattern. And let's begin. If you need to put your knees down, do so, obviously. And see, though, if you can come up a few times into the plank, the platform position. Strong core, strong body. We're at the 1 minute mark. "30 more seconds, either visualizing or continuing with front platform, yogi's call." Stay in a meditative state. Stimulating the lower back, stimulating the brain with this exercise. And relax. Again, allowing the exercise and the movement to integrate in your body. One more abdominal exercise. Nabi is stretch pose. And so come lying down. And again, if you have lower back issues, you'll want to use extra caution. Or if you have neck issues. So stretch pose is like this. Eyes are open, gazing over the toes, palms facing each other, beginning a breath of fire. Or if you need to just do one at a time, or bend your knees, modify as need be. We're just going to do this for a minute. So although that can seem like a long time, and let's begin, breath of fire. And you can either keep going or finish and just relax. That was 1 minute of stretch pose, the last of the abdominals, unless you choose to keep going. Pausing just to allow the integration of the movement, feeling the circulation of the life force energy. What is the life force? And now we come into easy pose. The yogis had a lot of teaching about life force energy. And now stretching the arms, and so they're not out to the sides, they're coming in as if you're going to be greeting someone, and then stretching your fingers, although that might look a little odd if someone's coming at you like this. Just allowing the eyes to close, breathing, stretching the fingers. Nice and deep breathing. Moving from the navel now in, up, working with the heart center. That interaction, moving the prana up, balancing with the apana. And now we're going to do 3 heart center pulls. So arms out again, but this time make fists. The thumbs are in, fingers around the thumbs. And you're going to imagine that you're holding very heavy weights and pulling them towards the heart center. So much so that you might feel some shaking in your body. And the sequence is to inhale deeply, suspend the breath, and then pull that weight towards the heart center, but do not touch the body. When the fists are close, just a couple inches away, release with a powerful cannon breath. And again, inhale, suspend, and pull. And one more time, really feel you're working against your own resistance. Inhale, suspend, and pull. And again, arms are at that 60-degree angle, spreading the fingers and breathing long and deep. Continue long, deep breathing. Feel the stretch between your fingers. And now bringing the palms about 3 to 4 inches apart. Breathe long and deep. See if you can feel the energy that you've been building up between the palms of the hands. And now placing the palms together, breathing long and deep. Eyes remain closed, focused at the brow point. And that's the default through all the practices unless otherwise noted. And now we begin to inhale deeply. And on the exhale, come down, bringing the heart center towards the floor. Inhaling back up and continue this bowing motion. And now relax the hands. Just allow the eyes to remain closed. And we're going to go directly into meditation. Meditation for a calm heart. So we were working the third chakra, the abdominals, navel point, and now we're continuing to move up to the heart center. The left hand is placed across the heart center. The elbow can be relaxed. The fingers are parallel to the ground, and the thumb is relaxed. The right hand is in Gyan Mudra. Thumb and index finger touching. The other three fingers pointing up. The eyes will be closed, focused at the brow point throughout this exercise. And the sequence of breath is to inhale deeply, suspend the breath, hold as long as you reasonably can, exhale through the nose, hold the breath out, and then inhale. So it's inhale, suspend, exhale, suspend. I will put on that beautiful mantra, Akal, undying, fitting with the day, Easter Sunday. That is something most traditions, if not all, believe that there is something that is infinite with us that continues on after our physical ending. Begin your breath pattern.
Mother, I feel you under my feet.
Inhaling, suspend. Exhaling, suspend. See if you can keep the intervals relatively equal.
My spirit flies free. Carry me home. Carry me home. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Father, I hear your heartbeat within me. My spirit flies free. Carry me
friends, I can hear you now. The story circles, it comes back around. We chant a call and watch them all go through. That door I never saw, I never knew. Me and you, we come from earth and water. Straight from that mountain's daughter. Back to the mother, we must journey now. We riding up on the wings of sound. Hear it now, that holy tree is upside down. Branches in the ground, those roots in sky. Open third eye, now pass the neck around. Inside the heart is that eternal space. That melody showed me my own true face. You chant a call, I chant a call. All in the one in the all. Love on the rise, it never falls. Reach out your hand and I can pull you in. Reach out your hand and I can pull you in.
Continuing the breath pattern in silence now. And now slowly make your way down onto your back for deep relaxation. To integrate the practice, I will remain seated, and you are now coming onto your back. Finding a comfortable position. Your arms out next to you, palms facing skyward. The legs are slightly apart. And allow your eyes to close. Inhale deeply and slowly through your nose. And a nice long exhale. Inhaling deeply. Exhale as you allow your body to settle in. Bring your awareness to the weight of the body. Feel the points of contact beneath you. The heels, the back of the legs, the buttocks, the mid-spine, the shoulder blades, the back of the head. Allow yourself to be supported. Nothing to hold onto. Nothing to manage. Allowing. Now gently bring your awareness to the breath. Without changing it, simply notice the rhythm. The inhale, taking in fresh prana on the wave of the breath. And the exhale, releasing aponic. That no longer serves you. Inhaling deeply. And allow the exhale to lengthen even more. Allowing your body to relax into ease. And bring your awareness to the lower body, to the area of the pelvis, the base of the body, the seat of apana, the energy of grounding and release. With each exhale, feel a gentle downward settling, as if the body is softening into the earth. Anything no longer needed can begin to release. Just allow it to be so. And now bring your awareness to the heart center, the center of your chest, the lungs, the subtle movement of breath here. This is the field of prana, the energy of vitality, expansion, and life. With each inhale, feel a quiet rising, a soft expansion from within, simply allowing it to be present. Inhaling, noticing a gentle rising prana. The exhale, a quiet settling, apana, the two in relationship. No need to control, simply notice. Bring your awareness now to the navel center, the place where these two currents meet. Allow your attention to rest here for a few moments. Imagine a soft gathering of energy at this center. As you rest now, sense energy that has been scattered. Notice it beginning to collect. Energy that has been held is beginning to soften. And now allow the whole body to be felt at once. The breath is moving, the body supported, the mind quieting, a sense of balance emerging on its own. Rest here for a few more breaths. Slowly now deepening your breath. Begin to make small circles with the wrists and ankles. Stretching your arms out over your head as you're lying on the floor. Arms out to the side now for cat stretches, bringing one or both knees to one side, turning your head the opposite direction, switching sides. Rub the palms of the hands, soles of the feet briskly together. And come sitting up. Allowing the eyes to remain closed as we just let the practice integrate. Natural breathing. Simply noticing any shifts you may be feeling, any emotions that got stirred during your practice. Allowing it all to be as it is. I thank you all for participating and practicing together today. It means a lot to me that you join. It feels different practicing together than my solo practice, and I appreciate it. Rub the palms of the hands together as we prepare to close the sacred circle. Just mentally giving each person a silent hug or acknowledgement, something you're sending out to the group individually or collectively. And including those who may be watching the video after today's live practice. Inhale deeply, exhale, and we'll close with a long sat and a short nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.